Hello. It's been a while for some of you. This year, it's coming back. I have some poker stories and life stories that I kind of want to tell. So here we are. Goodbye, Rebecca. So today we are running a few errands, and the reason is because this week I leave for London for the Party Poker Tour. Party Poker, if you don't know, it's a company I've been working with for the last 7 years of my poker career. And we are doing something this year called the Party Poker Tour, which has 5 stops in the UK. I'm attending all of them. So the reason for bringing the blogs back is I can kind of tell that story. You know, I can do something useful for them, but then also share like this traveling, which is the first time I've done this basically since pre-COVID. So that's why it's back. Bonsoir, good evening. How are you? Good, I'm here too early. Voting complete. I'm not gonna be here for the date, so we had to do it early. The street is closed. Nice spot to film. Election coming up in Canada. I'll put the date up here. I think it's like end of April. Really important election. Really important time to vote. I think a lot going on in the world from a Canadian perspective, so probably don't have to tell you guys how I think about that. Anyways, now we're gonna go pick up a book.
The question was like, if, for example, I noticed that I'm spending
Hi. গতকালকে উনি
Bonsoir, good evening. This is not for me. For my fiance. It's good?
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Have a good evening. So what I'm hoping to do with these vlogs is that when we have poker days, we tell poker stories, right? The stuff that you probably have seen in other poker vlogs where we see the buy-ins, we can see the cashes, any of the interesting hands that come up, and just the day of playing poker. You know, did we win money? Did we lose money? You know, etc. But on the days where there isn't poker, my life is structured just very differently than it used to be. Because when I used to make these vlogs, life was very much structured around leveling up and goals and trying to improve myself and trying to accomplish bigger and bigger and bigger things in the world. I don't really live like that anymore. I've changed quite a lot as I've grown older. And so a lot of my day-to-day life is about other things. So, you know, those things might not be like, they might not interest the same people that used to watch. You know what I mean? But sometimes when it's a non-poker day, I'm just going to talk about what I'm doing, which is sometimes reading, sometimes listening to music, sometimes writing some stuff, or hanging out with Rebecca, or thinking about something. And that's like an accurate kind of representation of what my life is at the moment on non-poker days. So yeah, just a heads up. I love this record, man. I've bought maybe 20 records or so since I bought that machine over there. I think this is my favorite. It's jazz, and it's just an incredible vibe. The sound quality as well, it's like they're in the room with you. I really like it. So, I don't know, check it out. Yeah, so that's pretty much a wrap. I just wanted to kind of cover like just like the purpose of day-to-day and living and going through life is a little different. You know, it's very clear when poker's going on, but when it's not, it's kind of, the thing I try and focus on is being present in the world. I've consumed a lot of art over the years. I actually read a quote just the other day as I'm taking on this legendary beast of a book, War and Peace. I'm about halfway in. Rebecca's reading it too. But I read a quote that is very like similar to the mindset that I sort of have on things at the moment. So I want to share it. Sometimes Pierre remembered stories he had heard about how soldiers at war, taking cover under enemy fire when there was nothing to do, try to find some occupation for themselves so as to endure the danger more easily. And to Pierre, all people seemed to be such soldiers, saving themselves from life. Some with ambition, some with cards, some with drafting laws, some with women, some with playthings, some with horses, some with politics, some with hunting, some with wine, some with affairs of state. Nothing is either trivial or important, it's all the same. Only save yourself from it best you can, thought Pierre. Only not to see it, that dreadful it. And so when I read that, it's similar to the premise of so many of the books that I've read over the last couple of years, which is that this devotion and what people spend their time on sometimes can be avoiding life and being alive. And when I think back to, you know, what vlogs were like 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, when I was so focused on growing the stream, growing the channel, losing weight, getting stronger, winning more money, finding more financial success, I think some of that was avoiding being present in the moment and alive in the world. And so at 33, I spent a lot more time doing that. And that's kind of a big change. It's uncomfortable sometimes because it feels meandering and without purpose, but I try and hang in that pocket nonetheless and find I'm getting a bit more life that way. So anyways, vlogs are back. It's good to see you all. Thank you for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later. Goodbye.